guys, Max Power. I finally unboxed my Gears of War 4 Xbox One S, and here it is. I saw a lot of videos out there. I couldn't get it done on the first day that I got it, so I'm just barely getting to it now, and I'm actually kind of rushed for time, but I wanted to get this in before before a lot of other videos got out there, but I guess a lot of people are already putting their stuff, but I wanted to make mine a little different than what I've seen out there. A lot of people are just showing the console, which is fantastic. I mean, I have it, and I can tell you this thing is awesome. So if you're a Gears of War fan, or if you don't have an Xbox One, then you might consider getting this one, if not for the collectible part of it, or again, if you're waiting to get the Scorpio and you just want an S in the time being, this would probably be the one that you want to get, just because it's really nicely done. I'm gonna get again, I'm gonna do mine a little bit different than what other people have been doing, at least that I've seen. Is I wanted to compare this with the other consoles. I got my 360 there. That's from the Gears of War Xbox 360 that I got. Love that thing. I thought that was top notch when I first got that one. And then I got my day one right there, Xbox One, 500 gigabyte. And then of course this one. So let's get started here. It's a cloudy day here, so the lighting, I had to use many different types of lighting to just get as much brightness in here. So if it's still too dark, I'm sorry about that, but I just couldn't produce the type of lighting, and sometimes that's what delays my videos, is I want to get really nice lighting for my videos, and I wait for the day and the time to be able to film those. And today is really the only day that I can do this, and of course it's cloudy, so I have to use artificial lighting, and I'm not like a professional photographer or anything like that, so I'm just using a bunch of different flashlights and a lamp and all this stuff just to create as much light as I can. So again, let's get to it here and show you, for those people that like to see what the box is all about. Okay, I think a lot of people have seen this, or if you haven't seen it, you can go to the store. This is what it's supposed to come with. So, oh, sorry, again. There it is. So that's what's included. You can pause the video and take a look at that. The back side, a nice shot of the actual console. Side, just the console. Front, not much. I think a lot of videos out there have already shown a lot of the box. I'm not going to spend too much time on the box. All right, let's get to it. Let's look at the actual console. Notice that in certain lighting, the paint job on this is just done so nice. In the dark, it looks almost burgundy. In fact, I would say it is burgundy. But then when the light hits it, you can get that real nice flash of red, real deep red. So definitely there is some depth to the way they painted this thing. So it's not just a matted or just a glossy or just a red color. There's actual depth within the paint job. And I'm going to get closer here. As you can see, there's shadings here. The whole thing is kind of a burgundy. You get the lighter red over here, and of course, I'm sure a lot of people have heard these are actual etched in scratch marks. Really nice. Really nice how they did this part of it here too. All right, I'm closing a little bit. There we go. Just to get the detail of that, those scratch marks. I mean, that's kind of really the highlight out of this whole console, is the way they went ahead and did those markings, which is something that they hadn't done before in any of the other consoles. It's been stickers or just kind of painted on, so really nice detail on that. I'll get closer here because I know I like to see things up close. The power button, here it is. It's a solid power button, so it's not like the Xbox One over there. That's the touch. This one's an actual button that you go in. This is the eject button, even though it doesn't say eject, it is the eject button. I'm going to pull back a little bit here, and I didn't see anybody out there. At least I've only looked at a few videos out there, but I think I saw one person maybe. Let me zoom back a little bit. Okay. Where they said that it had the sound. Now, I did the sound before I started the recording, and one thing I can tell you on the sound is that it's not as loud. If anyone's got the Xbox 360 or any of the other consoles that are theme-based, the sound is kind of loud, but on this one's it's not very loud. So when you hear it, I'm going to have to get really up close to it for you to hear what the sounds are like. But again, it's not very loud. So I've got it plugged in because I wanted to go ahead and let you guys hear the sound. So here's the sound. So I've got it on, and I'm going to go ahead and put the CD in here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and eject it. So I'm not sure if you heard that. And when you power off the console, okay. If you didn't quite hear that, I'm going to go ahead and take this off and get closer to it. And again, I'm powering it off. Putting the CD in. And frankly, I don't know where the sound is coming from. I'm trying to find where it's coming from, but maybe it's around here. So I can get that sound for you guys. So that's the sound it makes when it ejects. And I'm going to power off the console again. Alright, hopefully you got all the sounds on that one. I'm going to put this back on the tripod. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the console so I can do a 360 a little better, since the wire is going to get tangled up. Okay, pull back a tiny bit so you can get the whole console. Now the console does come with an HDMI. So this is what it comes with. It does come with the game, and I'm sure a lot of people know that it does come with the game. It also comes with some codes in there. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. And just a close-up here of the console. As you can see, right there, you can really capture how the light hits it and changes the colors, and you can see the blood spatter just kind of in there. It's hard to see that in when kind of in the dark. As you get that light in there, you can really, it kind of reflects. All right, the back, so you can see what the what it does, what kind of inputs it has. You have your HDMI out, HDMI in. Now this does not have a connect adapter. Since I have the original, I'm going to have to see if I can get that free connect adapter for it. So it's got the other connectors there. Closing up on this. Okay, pulling back out. All right, as I said, again, my video is going to be a little different because I wanted to show the difference between this one and the original Xbox One, and of course even compare it to the Xbox 360 version. So I will go ahead and take this off the tripod and show you. Now, as I mentioned, that does come with the HDMI. It also comes with the stand. I probably won't be using the stand because kind of with my setup is I have to have it flat, so I'm getting there close to those laser etchings that they did. Okay. So, okay. This will be kind of tough to do as I have the tripod here. Okay. So, how does this compare to the Xbox One, the original? It's definitely, you can tell that there is a size difference. I mean, that's what it's been kind of been said about it. So I'm going to put it right next to each other. Okay, and bring my camera here so you guys can see really the difference in size. There we go, right next to each other. Here it is. I'm trying to have to get in a better angle. So there's a big difference as far as if you're trying to put it into where your other Xbox One was. So big difference. I'm going to pan out a little bit so you can see. Size from the side here. Tiny bit. Alright, trying to do this with a tripod and it's kind of sticking everywhere. Okay. So is it slimmer? Let's take a look. Coming around. There you go, to give you an idea, the size difference as far as height is concerned. Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and put the 360 right next to it. Sorry for all the jumbling of the camera, guys. Again, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Let me see if I can pick up the 360 with one hand, and it looks like I can't. So let me go ahead and put the tripod back on, down. Okay. All right. let's take a look at all three consoles here. Put them right next to each other so you can get an idea of size between all three. If you happen to still have the Xbox 360, gives you an idea of what you're looking at. Let me see, make sure I'm not taking out my lighting, and I did. All right, here we go. All right, let's bring it back over here. Compare the size difference of all three consoles. There we go. Okay, that's all three side by side. The Xbox One S is still slimmer than the Xbox 360 in the original. Okay, let's go from this angle. All right, there we go. Let's see. Sorry for all the moving again, guys. It's hard to do this on this tripod since it's all sticking out. Okay. Maybe I won't be able to do it. Okay, there it is. Okay. I know I tend to have my videos a little long, but I always wanted to just do a lot of different things to make sure that whoever's planning to buy this is really kind of getting a good idea of what they're getting. That's just kind of me. That's kind of how I like to run my channels. If I have something, I want everyone to, whoever's planning to buy it, to really get a good idea of what they're getting, because it's kind of, when you see it at the store, they put all different types of lighting, and they make it look nice, and when you get it, sometimes it's a little bit disappointing. But that's why I do my videos the way I do, and that's why sometimes they are, well, more often than not, they are long, because I want really to capture the product as best as I can. Okay, here is a my camera's a little crooked here from moving it around so much. There we go. All right, I'm gonna take it off the tripod so you can have. All right, here we go. That's a nice right there. You can see the size differences, and it's from right next to each other. So as you can see, the 360 is a little shorter. Going back this way again. Big difference in size from the Xbox One original to the Slim, and then to the Xbox 360. Okay, again, this is kind of how they did it back then with just the stickers. It looks nice. That's my Gears of War 360, and then you get to this one, and definitely there is a difference in what they're doing now. I don't know if they're going to continue to do this with all the other products or any of the other consoles, but just really nice they went the way they did this one, trying to not get as much shadowing. Okay. Now this does come with the also the controllers. You can take a look at the controller. Again, really nice job. They did the same kind of etching into the controller. Paint job really nicely done. I put my keyboard on there. Oops, on there. As you can see, it fits nicely in there. Doesn't make it any heavier or anything like that. Alright, let's turn it around. Sorry, I'm using this my flashlight so you can see the different coloring, and also because I just it's a cloudy day and I just couldn't get the better lighting in here. But hopefully this shows up nicely on the video. Okay. Compare this to the old Xbox 360. Equally nice, but just not as nice as this, I can tell you that. Glossy, this one's more of a matted red burgundy. And since I was there at the store, they were doing a deal where I was getting $20 off the if I bought the console, and I decided to pick up the extra controller, so I got that as well. I haven't unboxed this one, but I know it comes with some downloadable content, so I'm gonna open that up soon. Alright guys, if there's any questions or anything else, comments or anything like that, go ahead and post them on the channel. I will respond to you, as most people know that I respond rather quickly. So that is my Gears of War 4 console and comparison of the two other consoles. Thanks a lot for staying tuned, and I'll talk to you. Bye.